This is the real Impact Wrestling World Champion, Big Michael Elgin, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
This is the jaw-jacking Tuesday Night Impact, and his mother called him son because he shines like one. Mocha Skin Manimal, Rohit Raju, and you are watching Total Nonstop Impact.
This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
We are the Rascals. And you are listening to Total
Nonstop
Impact Podcast, baby.
Woo! And what you're really listening to is Total Nonstop Impact. Don't you dare miss a lesson. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Impact Wrestling? Let's make some noise!
This is the good stuff.
Welcome back, everybody, to Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans, featured right here on the TNI network. And this is the Impact Plus weekly for Memorial Day weekend. This is your host, Trent, along with my co-host, Jaybone. Jaybone, say hello and say happy Memorial Day to these wonderful people.
What is up, everyone? Happy Memorial Day to all you lovely people.
Everybody, we are here. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm off work tomorrow. This is great. Not that I go into work anymore. I just do it from here. The very same setup, Jaybone. I don't leave here. This is it. This is a work from home for corporate guy. So
it's always
nice.
it's always pantsless filling the day, right?
I have shared with Jaybone, guys, that I rarely wear pants during the workday now, but nobody can see it. I could not be wearing pants right now, but the camera is right here. You guys can't see it. So I'm just saying, Jay. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. You know, let's just put it that way. I wish I could not have. I mean, I told my bosses, Jay, I said, I don't have to ever go back in to the office. I like not wearing pants. I'm much more productive. So, guys, we are here. A little Impact Plus Weekly, the weekend show, the little check-in with you. How you doing show? We just thought we'd check in with you guys. There was a new Xplosion this week. We thought we'd talk about that. Little news. Kyle's not here. He's scumming somewhere. It's a weekend. It's a long weekend. Jay, we couldn't expect him to be here, right? I mean, we were asking too much.
It's Memorial Day weekend. He's making beer with his buds down on somewhere on the east coast of this lovely nation of ours this weekend.
It's true. Kyle does do some work at a brewery, and he does like custom beer brewing and stuff. So when things are good, any of you East Coasters, he's working on some cool stuff over there. I gotta say, if once things pan out, you guys might want to be taking a trip to visit Kyle at the brewery, Jaybone. I'm just saying, I think Bill Gardner for sure is gonna want to take a trip out there. That's for sure. That's no doubt. But man, nice hat, Jay.
I'm hearing some. Literally last second, I'm just like, I'll quick put on my vacation hat because it's the weekend.
It is a long weekend. It's a long weekend. Let's see what we got in the chat, Jay. We got a nice little group here, guys. Thanks for the last minute jumping on here. Humble Beast, what's happened? Humble Beast picked up a T-shirt today. I think you guys see the promo code at the bottom over on Pro Wrestling Tees. Humble Beast, thank you very much. I got a notification you bought a T-shirt today. Thank you so much. We got Bill's in the house. Critical Sting, Zach Bonifer. Who else? Kevin Martin's in the house. Kevin, I gotta give it to you. Thank you very much. You are in every chat, as all of you guys are. Critical Sting, Zag, Bill, Humble Beast, amongst everybody else. Guys, if you're in the chat, I see numbers here. If you're in here, just throw a comment in. Let us say hi to you. Let us say hi. Lakers in the house. How was the birthday, Lakers? Tell us how it was. Dead Punk Gage. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. Guys, Jay, have you grilled out at all? Let's put that out there first. Has there been grilling this weekend?
Dude, we've literally had in Wisconsin here, we've had like 1 week of warm weather. Okay, we had between 6 to 7 months of freezing temperatures. It was ridiculous.
I know.
I came upstairs. This is on the other extreme. Spring, I said this late last year. Fall never had a chance. We went from summer a little bit cooler, boom, half a foot of snow, 7 months of freezing temperatures. It was ridiculous.
And then a little side of coronavirus to throw everything haywire after that. So what the hell do we know?
Yeah.
But,
and now we came out of winter. We had a solid week of rain around here. I mean, our pump was going like every minute for like the last week. It was, thank God we have a good pump with a backup because
it's been crazy.
I walked up to it, gave me the middle finger every time I walked up to it. I mean, it was tired. It was cranking. It was sweating. Let me tell you. You know,
it's been a while.
And now it's 80 degrees today. You know,
today was beautiful.
Crazy.
Was beautiful. I went for a walk today, guys, with the mask. You know, when I was near people, I was careful. I have a Legion of Doom mask. It says "What a Rush" on it, Jay. There's the LED logo. It says "What a Rush." I've had it for years. I've been doing the bandana gimmick for years. You guys look at my old HEMI photos. I'm wearing a bandana. I'm already doing this. I was ahead of the curve, Jaybone. I was already doing this for years. It's my gimmick. Now everybody's got the gimmick. Everybody's got the gimmick now. Anyway, all right. Who else we got? People jumping in. All right. PWTees in the house. Wrestling simulations. What's up, man? Ronan Blue. What's happening? Lakers here. Lakers had its birthday the other day too. Very cool.
Lakers hope you had a good birthday, man.
Absolutely. Happy birthday. Very cool, guys. All right, listen. Top of the news. Before we jump into Xplosion, top of the news. Jaybone, you guys can see along the bottom ticker. We are on Pro Wrestling Tees, and there's a 20% off Memorial Day sale this weekend, guys. Get your shirts this weekend. If you're gonna do it, you might as well buy it at a discount. You might as well get it now. We've seen that everybody. Thank you to everyone who's bought one. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. But the link is right there. We'll bring it up. Go ahead, Jay. You know what? Mark brings up a good thing. Let's go ahead. You were going to mention it. Go right into it. We can't ignore it. He was a former Impact World Champion. Let's go ahead and just mention it. We're not going to spend too much time on this, Jay Punk. I already warned you once. I warned you once, Jay. We're not making a thing out of this. I'm letting it go, guys. It's Memorial Day weekend, and Jay's a true blue American, and I'm going to let him talk about another company, kind of. Go ahead, Jay.
So,
with that guilt trip of a setup, go right ahead.
So, last night on AEW's Double or Nothing, there was a little debut from a former Impact Wrestling World Champion, former X Division champion, Mr. Swolverine. Look, the guy that's talking about is not very swole. Sorry. Mr. Swolverine himself, Mr. Get My Shit In, Brian Cage, debuted and looked like $1 million freaking bucks. Congratulations, man. You looked great. And we just hope he stays healthy. You know, I don't want to be
it's all we can wish him, right? To stay healthy. If he is a former world champion for Impact Wrestling. I didn't watch it, as everybody knows. I wasn't watching, but it's nice to know he's healthy. You know, good for him. Obviously, we got no axe to grind with the guy. You know, so if you do want to see my opinion on the show, I did do my last minute comeback late last night over on Smash's podcast, my other little podcast. You can go get my thoughts on there. Felt great to be back on there after over a month of being off and, you know, rebranding the brand and coming up with some new artwork over the course of the next few weeks still. You know, just putting all my ducks in a row, but I came back last night talking about that show. Great show. A lot of fun. That's all. Very cool. So there you go. There's your plug for that. If you guys do want to hear more detail on that from one of us, Jaybone's got it on the Smashes podcast channel. He came back with the review. Go to his channel. Jay, if you want, go ahead and throw the link in the comments so people can get to it after we finish up here. You guys go check out Jay. He just came back on his other show, guys. Go ahead and subscribe to him. Give him some views. You know, make him feel good about coming back after that vacation. Jay, your vacation didn't turn out as great as we thought it was, but you know, you still got re-energized your battery a little bit, and you came back.
I really never went on vacation. I was having too much fun doing other goofy shit like, hey, let's make this skit, you know? It's like
Jay, we saw you on vacation. Let's kayfabe, goddamn kayfabe, bro. You know, kayfabe.
Oh yeah, right. Antarctica and polar bears and shit. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, like I was traveling, guys. Come on, Jay. We got a business to run here.
All right. So in the chat right now, there's a yo. If you want to go check out Smash's podcast, you can go click on that. Give it a little like. Give it a little sub, if you will. It's growing. I got some got 5 subs over the weekend. That was nice for my comeback. Appreciate that, everyone. Appreciate anyone. I heard a little birdie told me they bought some STP merch. Thank you. So the TNI merch is getting sold. The STP merch is getting sold. Tremendous weekend all around. Much love, everyone.
Very good. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. All right, Jay. Very cool to hear. We got. Wait a minute. We got somebody. Chiming in from the brewery. Let's get him in here. Let's get him here, Jay. Patch him in. Patch him in.
Oh, here.
Oh,
live from the brewery, guys.
There he is.
Scumbag is here.
What's up, fellas?
Look at this. Look at this sexy. Sexy loca.
The local man is in the house, fellas. You know, I figured I'd stop in and say hello. I'm here making some beer, hanging out. It's a Sunday, but I figured I'd say hello to the tribe. How you guys doing?
We're good. We're good. You look fresh, Kyle. Look at.
Local man, bro. Local man is in the house.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
He is literally. He has sold out, guys. He is branded. Wonderful.
You know what? No, I didn't sell out, Trent. I'm still true. I'm still true to it because it wasn't paid product placement. I bought it myself, and I love it. And I'm going to use the platform to promote things that I love, Trent. I'm not a corporate shill like you.
Absolutely, I am a complete corporate shill, guys. I work corporate. I am corporate. That's what I do. Kyle's keeping it true, though. Kyle was very happy with you, Kyle. Kyle was extremely happy with you this weekend.
Hopefully, man. I love the gear, man. It's fresh.
Look at that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
I'm not a bum like you two. You guys are bums. You guys can't hang with me. You can't sit at the pool table. Alicia's got hers coming in the mail, so you guys can't sit with us anymore until you get your loca.
Guess not, Jay. Guess it ain't gonna be us. I'm gonna wear a suit and goddamn tie to the next episode just to show you up. Hey, show us some beer, Kyle. Show us some brew going on. I know Bill's gonna join you for a
man,
brew back one of these days.
There's all the good stuffs in there, fellas. Got the bins. It looks like Breaking Bad back here, doesn't it?
Is that the six-sided brew, the six-sided ale? The little TNA tribute.
We got it all. Oh, six-sided ale. That's a great idea. If they don't sue me, that could be a thing. Got the DJ booth.
Look at this guy. Look at it. What a party, man. Cool.
Hanging out, man.
Very good, man. Well, we're
nice.
What are you guys covering? Xplosion?
We didn't jump in Xplosion. We're just about to jump in Xplosion. We just talked a little news, plug the merchandise. Now we're gonna jump in Xplosion.
Hey, man.
So if you want to stay, you can stay. But if you want to get back to
I'm gonna hang out. What's up where's the crew at, man? We got Critical Sting in the house. We got William Gardner, Humble Beast. The gang's out, man.
Gang's out tonight, guys. Gang's out. My good brother Ron. Ron is in the house too. Ron, Mayor, look at this. He's one of my closest buddies in the house today. First time in the live show. Ron, thanks for joining today, man. Very cool.
Let me convey this message once before I bounce out of here. Tuesday night on the show, Uncle Sure Thing, John Shane, coming on the show. He's going to be doing the guest review with us, and he's bringing some special guest friends. It's a surprise. He doesn't know about it. Nobody tell him. Let's just say there might be an unannounced Impact legend or two showing up. Find out.
You guys don't want to miss Tuesday. Do not miss Tuesday's show. If you're not,
we don't disappoint.
Do we get a whiff?
No whiffs. Just tune in. You got to
Humble Beast writes, that's a meth lab, Kyle, not beer. Oh, come on, man. It's the brewery.
It looks like Breaking Bad in there, Kyle.
I just watched
strictly IPAs, ales, all the good stuff.
I just binge watched all 5 seasons of Breaking Bad. Trust me, that ain't no meth lab.
No.
But guys, if you're not familiar with John Shane, definitely you will become familiar with him. He's got some ties to TNA. There's some legends on deck. So definitely,
we got a whole lot of footage, Trent. We got a whole lot of footage. You're going to enjoy the home videos for sure.
Listen, even I'm kind of in the dark on some of it. I mean, Kyle's been really hard at work on this, so we're going to find out what's going on, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Man.
This is all Kyle on Tuesday, man. We're proud of him.
Call me. What are we doing?
We'll be there. But remember, guys, 30 minutes after the show ends on Tuesday, we go live. So join us. We're going to be on there. So don't forget.
All right, let me bounce, fellas. Right, you guys do your thing.
All right, we'll see you, Kyle. Man. Thank you for coming in, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Kyle's come back, everybody.
Or maybe.
Kyle's come back. We'll see him. All right, Jay, let's jump in Xplosion here. Very nice. Very nice.
Guys,
really, you don't want to miss it.
So we'll see you tomorrow night. Then I was like, maybe.
Tomorrow is the throwback show. We're doing NWA TNI. We're on J26 tomorrow. And I don't think Kyle's going to make it. That's a holiday. We'll find out. They're on 26. Looking towards you to join me. If not, I'm going solo again. But we'll see.
If I can count that high, yeah, I will definitely join you.
All right, so guys, seriously, you don't want to miss Tuesday night after the show goes off the air. We will be live, Alicia, Jay, Kyle, and myself, along with John Shane, the sure thing. You'll find out who this man is. It's I didn't no idea until Kyle told us. He's very, very excited for it. On a personal level, if you like the scumbag, our resident scumbag, be happy for him because this is very special to him, and you'll see why. So join us for that, you guys. Very cool. All right, Jay, let's jump into Xplosion here. We'll talk about Impact Plus. Let these people get on with their holiday weekend. We had a 3-on-3 that was Impact. Now, this was taped. Jay, it looks like it was taped. This was in Windsor. This is a while ago. This look, from what I can gather, this was the Windsor tapings after Bound for Glory.
This is, because they mentioned that they were just at All Glory.
All Glory.
And I was like, hey, wait a minute. We were there, but that was a bit ago. That
8 months ago.
That weekend was
yeah, it was a long time ago. The 3-on-3 though, guys, was the Reno Scum and Johnny Swinger taking on Aiden Prince, Brett Banks, and El Reverso. So BCW guys versus the Impact Wrestling guys. It was actually a really fun match. I really enjoyed the match, Jay. I thought I gotta say, man, 2 weeks of Brett Banks Criticals thing. He's definitely an Xplosion guy. I actually really enjoyed it. To be honest with you, I thought it was a really fun match. I really did. Those three BCW guys are really pretty good. They're really good,
man. If I could give any critical criticism to any three of them, I think Brett
Did
Banks.
someone say critical?
Yeah, right.
He's gonna say it any second in the chat.
Yeah, right. He needs something. I don't know what it is, but he needs something. He works like $1 million. I just don't know what it is. You know,
as a producer, I have a guy that I work with. He's a Midwest guy named Jake Lander. And it's the same thought I had with Jake Lander. If you guys know, if anybody in the Midwest follows the Midwest Indies, you know Jake Lander's a smaller guy. Jay, I don't know if you've ever seen Jake Lander. He's fantastic. But he's one of those guys, too, where my thought before the shutdown was like, he needs something. And he's just like a solid worker. You know, Jake Lander, Brett Banks, he's just solid. But, like, you need that one thing to really drive it home. What's going to be the thing to, like, drive it in? You know, like, what's the character? What's the build? I like Brett Banks. I think he could be a player in the Xplosion. I already know Aiden Prince could be. Aiden Prince is like a straight up star in the making. I don't know what his deal. I don't know if he can work domestically here in the U.S., Jay, but Brett Banks, I feel could really be something if we need something for him. He needs a character. He's a character. We talked about Noon Mountain. We talked about at the beginning of the show. You can rewind. Definitely jump back to it if you need to. But a full breakdown of that is on Jaybone's other podcast called Smash This Podcast. Links in the chat. Definitely scroll up and take a look at that. But let's talk about Jay. As a viewer, like I'm thinking as a producer, guys in the chat, talk about this. Give me what do you think? A guy like Brett Banks. I think Critical Sting knows Jake Landers. He knows exactly what I'm talking about this. There's something that like they're really good, but it's like what's going to be the thing to get them over the top? What's going to be what drives them in as far as a true blue character? You know, what do you think, Jazz, as a viewer?
I think I would do something with his look. I'm not saying he looks bad. He's just kind of, I don't know. No, I can't say that because people are going to call it racist.
Jesus, Jay, what the hell are you thinking?
I was going to say he looks like Trey Miguel with more hair. I don't know. Just people would turn it into a racist thing. It's not meant to be racist. I just know people today.
Not racist. You're fine.
It's I'd shave his head and change his gear. That's about it, because the guy's a great worker. I just change his look a little bit,
Bro, I really think that he's got the potential. It's definitely there. I feel like change the look, the hair, maybe grow a beard out, get some different color type. but he needs to care. Obviously, these guys aren't going to get invested characters yet, until if they get signed or whatever. But I could see guys like him and Aiden Prince, no doubt about it, being signed. El Reverso is really over in Canada. It's kind of a goofy thing. It's like an El Generico type of character. I don't know if it's got main stage potential, but the other two absolutely could be players in the X division. So would not mind it. We'll see what happens with that. But
I look at Aiden Prince and the way he finished that match, and then he looked dead into the what's that called, the hard camera.
Yeah,
dude, the look on his face, my God! I mean, that was
the guy.
That was a face you don't forget.
No,
he was exciting but scary.
Keep in mind too, Jay, he was one of the coaches on Gut Check. Remember, he was alongside Johnny Bravo on the Gut Check. He was like, he got pissed off at some of the rookies.
That's right. Yeah, which means he's absolutely got potential. Yeah,
he's a tough dude, man. He's no bullshit. I saw him when I went to the Windsor tapings. I know Bill was there too. Like, we saw, he's in person. The guy can go, man. He's a solid performer. So absolutely could love to see him. I'd love to see him part of the X division. He could do it. Very good. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But that was a good match. It was actually, like, for an Explosion match, it was a lot of fun. I always feel though, Jay, those Windsor tapings are just solid every time. Everything coming out of Windsor is always a home run to me. I really love it.
Dude,
I really love it.
For being a college gymnasium, that place is always packed to the ceiling. It looks like $1 million, man. And they got a little bit of that new red little mood lighting in the background to highlight the crowd, kind of show how full the place was. Dude, that coming out of Bound for Glory, and that was right around the time they went to Access TV, changed the logo, changed the look, changed the the decor of the brand, if you will. Yeah, man, it was a great time, exciting time last summer going into the fall, and
it was that venue. It has a real fun atmosphere. If anybody's been there, I know Bill's been there. We hung out there, but if anybody's been to the St. Clair College, Jay, it's got a real fun, like, Friday, Saturday night wrestling vibe to it. It's a perfect TV tapings, but I honestly wouldn't mind if they just taped their TV there. If they had to, like, stick in a place for, like, several tapings, I'm very happy with that venue. I think it has a good atmosphere. The crowd's great. Definitely one of my favorites that I've seen Impact in. Would not mind doing that more often. And it's for a guy like me though, Jay, honestly, for you too, if we get a road trip, man, it's 5 hours. That's it. 5 hours that way. Actually, that way.
But I don't think I could leave the state. I don't think I could leave the country.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it is over the border. Last time we went, okay, Jace, long story short, I'm gonna tell you a quick little story. Last time, guys.
And it has nothing to do with Checker. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, the Checker story. None of the Checkers. I hope not. Like, I'm not confirming this. We went over the border and we took usually I always take the bridge. There's a bridge you could take to Canada or the tunnel. And I was with Basil and referee Nate, and I go, there's a tunnel. I said, let's take the tunnel, guys. I've never taken the tunnel. All right, let's take the tunnel.
Does the tunnel go underneath a body of water?
Yeah, it goes underwater, U.S. to Canada. I always took the bridge. Bridge is always a beautiful vision, but
I'll take the bridge.
So we get stopped, Jay. We get stopped, at the time. I'm like, oh, jeez. Actually, no, I was not with Baz. I was with Rob, my buddy Rob Malinowski, filmmaker Rob, and referee Nate. We get up there now, dude. So we get stopped, and we got film equipment in the back. He's got referee shirts. I mean, they question everything. Well, why do you have film equipment? What are you doing? You working up here? He's like, nah, I'm a filmmaker. I like to document my trips. Because technically we were going up there for some stuff for Impact to watch it. We were also, obviously, we get in. We're part of the family. So we get in. But they were like, are you working for him? We're like, no, we're not. We're doing something. We're not working. We're not on the book working, So we had to tell them we're like, obviously, we're not actually doing something. So we got equipment. And they're asking my friend Nate, like, why do you have a referee shirt on? Why do you have a referee shirt on? Or why do you have a referee shirt with you? And he's like, so you're not working there? He's like, well, there's, how there's the guys in the audience who like to bring belts to the shows and they pretend to be champion in the audience. He's like, I'm the guy who likes to be a referee in the crowd. And they're like, okay, fucking dork. And then they he had like his date book with all of his wrestling bookings in there. And they're like, why do you have where are all these dates? Where are you going? Dude, they questioned us for an hour. An hour. What are you doing? What wrestling? Do you have tickets? We're like, no, we're getting them there. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. But we made it in. We had a blast. It was a very, very fun time. That was in January. Last January. Shit. It was a while ago. But total blast. Highly recommend anybody go up there. I have to, Mir, did I tell that story before? I think I have. I don't think I told Jay though.
You might have, but if you had, it's been quite a while, so it's okay.
Oh, what a crazy!
It wasn't like last week or something. Be like, yeah, you told me this 10 times last week. No. It's all good.
Around the ring segment guy was David Penzer. I loved it, Jay. David Penzer was doing the around the ring segment. How about fun was that, huh? I liked it.
That was cool because I know you, when it was announced that he was coming back for the TNA show, that unfortunately never happened. You were talking about him a lot. And
I love David Penzer.
And for whatever reason, I don't remember him. It's just a part of TNA history that I remember a lot of I remember the announcers. I remember the wrestlers, a good majority of them. I don't remember the ring announcer, and I'm sorry. So I don't remember.
Well, basically, the voice you were hearing at the time was David. That basically what it is. If you were watching around that time?
For a majority, yeah, like early 2000s, if that's when he was there, like after the whole Asylum thing. Is that it?
Yeah, after the Asylum is when Dick, because JB did the Asylum years. David, I want to say David Penzer came in right when they went to Fox. I want to say, and Critical Sting might be able to clear that one up for me, but I believe right when they went to Florida. When they went to Florida is basically when Penzer came in because he's a Florida guy. So Penzer came in. He was there for a long run. Yeah, a pretty long run. And then I think Christy HEMI, I want to say, replaced him. And then you went from there, and it was HEMI for a bit, and then it was JB here and there. Penzer came back for a stint. It was a little all over the place, and then it was just trailing off back and forth. That when I went for tapings, first time I met Bill actually in 2016, Penzer was there doing all the stuff for Slammiversary week and all that. So he's been in and out. So he's been there a couple, like 3 stints, I think. So he's been there. But yeah, man, it's great to have him. The Around the Ring was fun. It was a quick one. He plugged his Sitting Ringside podcast. You know, would you guys, Jay, I think we could get David Penzer on here. I think we should be able to get David Penzer on the main show. I'd love to talk to him.
It would be great. And I'll tell you why. Is because, like I said, I'm not very familiar with him. But every interaction that this podcast and or Trent that I've seen him have with David, as in, hey, welcome back, giving him compliments.
Mm-hmm.
He's so humble to the point that he'll kind of be like, oh, no, that ain't me. You're thinking of someone else, you know? And yeah, I'm sure he does have a fan base out there, you know? And I wish I was one of those guys. Unfortunately, I'm not. But I'd love to learn more, and I'd love the chance to learn more, you know? So, yeah, it could absolutely happen on here, I think, someday.
I told Penzer, I said, you know, for us, and he was very humble about it. I said, for us, for TNA fans, Impact Wrestling, I said, you're what Howard was to the WWF, you know, because he is like that old voice of Impact in TNA, you know, like he was there.
That's quite the compliment.
And he said, no, there's no way. I said, no, I said, for Impact, you are though.
Yeah.
You can't downplay that. I mean, you're the voice. A lot of the championship reigns that you heard, that was David in the TNA days. And I know he's very humble about that. He's extremely humble about that stuff.
From what I'm seeing, yeah. But he is, he's got a great voice. It's good to see someone, you know, decently respected from the past of TNA come back with love from the fans, like yourself and many others. So
I'd love to. I think I'll ask him if he wants to pop on to the main show on Tuesday. I'd love to have him on. I think it'd be a fun little thing to have David Penzer on. He's a legend in the business. I was WCW. He was there for a lot of the stuff. A lot of the cruiserweights you guys ended up seeing later on. David was responsible for a lot of those guys, so he was a big part of that, man. But definitely Lakers for you. We're gonna try to do it. How about that for your birthday? I'm gonna contact David Penzer. We got a couple pending, guys. We got a couple of guests pending for the June 6th and 13th episodes. We're just making them sure we work them out. Like we mentioned, This coming week is going to be Uncle Sure Thing. And then the following, we'll figure out who we're going to have. So we're going to let you guys know with enough advance who we're going to bring on. But we'll let you. We got a couple pending.
2-3 names in the works for over the course of the next couple months. So yeah. So
let me put it.
Nice fan favorites, I think.
Let me put it to the listeners right now, guys. We know we've done guests, and the guests have been great, Jay. We've had fun with the guests.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys like? I mean, obviously, our hard thing was we don't want to do a guest every week. It's a little much, right? We want to space it out, build up to it. Do you guys like us having guests on? Do you prefer maybe once every other week and once a month? Do you prefer just the four of us doing the main show? We love your feedback. I want to hear that feedback from everybody. How do you like the reviews broken down? Because with the guest episodes, Jay, it does become a long review because we still got to do the review after that. So you're talking a very long Tuesday night. So you guys let us know how you like them, and then we'll do it. We'll do it, and we'll kind of see what the people want. We're a podcast of the people, Jaybone. We listen to everybody. They might be listening to us, but we listen to them.
Absolutely,
right, we listen. But we'll see. Barry Scott. Butter says Barry Scott. I don't know how to get a hold of Barry Scott. I could ask Sahadi maybe. Maybe Sahadi can get me in touch with Barry Scott. We'll see. I mean, can you imagine? Dude, if Barry Scott came on this podcast, Jay, I wouldn't say anything. I mean, Barry, can you just go ahead and start your life story now? Be like, well, I was born in South Carolina, and like go right into it. I wouldn't even want to talk. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I can top Barry Scott talking.
I would mute my mic for the rest of the night and just sit back with a big old tub of popcorn and be like, "Yep, go ahead." I'm
like Barry Scott. You can read me. You can read me a phone book, and I'd be hooked right now. I'd be hooked. That's so we're working on some guys. Definitely give us your feedback on that. But I'm excited, Jay. So that was Xplosion. We got anything else to report on? We plugged everything. This was the Impact Plus weeklies are quick. They're quick hits, guys. They're quick little jabs.
Did you mention the throwback match that was in there? Because it was really good.
We haven't mentioned the throwback matches because they're moving everything to Impact and 60. But go ahead and talk. Yeah, go ahead and bring it up if you want. Might as well.
It was Victory Road 2012. It was Kurt Angle versus Jeff Hardy. And from what it sounded like, it was a Jeff Hardy that just came back from something. Like some kind of demons. They did mention that during the first part of the match.
This was the demons that started after the Victory Road incident. Let's just say that.
Yeah, and I was a big fan of Jeff Hardy. I love comeback stories. Especially when it comes to this.
Good comeback.
Good comeback stories. Yeah. Especially when someone's healing from any kind of demons or injury or whatever. But yeah, I loved his entrance at the time. Is when he started doing the face makeup with the fake eyes on the eyelids.
I did like the eyes and the eyelids.
And he would do this and high five people and just walk straight and eyes closed. And then get to the end, and then look around a little bit, and then go this way. And I love that. I just thought it was so cool, man.
He was. I did like the eyes on the aisles. That was a cool little gimmick he did. But no, it was definitely a comeback. Sad to see the up and down with him though, constantly. And I don't really follow him too much now, but from what I understand, he had another little fall off the wagon. So I think, I don't know, man.
Oh yeah.
I hope he can stay healthy, man. I just. That's one guy. It's so back and forth that I just wonder about his health, going forward. But we'll see. But you had that. Then we did have a recap of Moose and Suicide from this past week. So again, Impact Plus, like it's Xplosion. You get the two new segments, and you get two flashback, or you get a flashback, and you get a recap. So not sure now. And maybe Kevin can. I don't know if he wants to give it away. He's in the chat, but. With the Impact 60 coming up, starting on Access, will the flashback from Xplosion be replaced with something else? Maybe a new content? We'll see. I wonder. Ooh, a Dixie card. Now, I'm going to put this out there.
Yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier today. No lie, we were.
let's put it out there. Kyle did reach out to Dixie. He sure did. I'm not gonna hide it. He definitely did. We'll see. We'll see what it has. I'd love to get Dixie. I think she definitely would have a lot to say, and we wouldn't be like a long form, tell us how you got started kind of cool thing. I'd love to get Dixie's opinion on a couple of different things, especially on the throwback show. That'd be great, Jay. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, keep your suggestions coming. Better off tweet us at We Talk Impact on Twitter. Tweet us all your suggestions. Get them all in there. Because what we're going to do, we're going to compile all of it, get all your suggestions together, and then we will kind of discuss as a group who we can get and who we can't get. Tag the other people. Tag the people on Twitter. And when you tag us, tag them. Let them know you want them on. Because then when we contact them, it'll be a little better for us to get that connection. So we have our inside with Impact. We can go through our channels that we have, or we can contact them directly. We'll figure it out. So that'll be it. What do you got, Jay?
And please pay attention to up and coming show that if you don't know, we had Impacted featuring Lord Bison and the Joker, a sister show to our podcast that we would feature once a week. Joe's been sick. We wish him well. We hope he's healing up. He was in the hospital with some health issues. We don't know what exactly.
Yeah.
We haven't heard an update in about a week or so. So we're hoping things are still on the up and up and that he is healing. We know he's had health issues in the past. So while he's healing up, Bison's going solo, and he's been getting some interviews. He interviewed Rohit for his first one. He just interviewed this past week Chris Bay. In fact, I still have to check out that one. So that's on my to-do list. I'm going to check that out. And
he's got a surprise for next week. He hasn't announced it yet. I'm going to wait till he announces it.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it away. It's a good one.
He's got next one. He's got another one.
I'm proud of him.
We're all very proud of Bison. He's really kicking butt. Guys, go ahead and reach out to Joe, though. He's not doing too well health-wise. It could be nice to hear from everybody. You know, he's the Impact of Show was off to a nice little momentum, and then it kind of got sidetracked. So Bison's keeping things going with the Bison Talks Impact, but Joe is not feeling too well. I don't believe it's Corona-related or anything like that, but he's had some health issues. Definitely give him a shout. Let him know you're thinking about him. Be nice. But hopefully they resume Impacted when he comes back. So, but Bison's keeping strong. He's got another guest this week, guys. We'll announce it when he gives us the okay. So we'll put that out there for you, everybody. So, Jay, anything else? We miss anything else, or that's about we're about at our perfect time. We aim for on this show.
Man, no, just PWT sales goes through noon tomorrow. But over everything else, we hope and pray you all have a safe rest of your Memorial Day weekend. Take care. Be safe in whatever you're doing with family, friends, hanging with yourself, whatever. Be good. And just if I could wrap it up with one real simple yet big thing, let's be a little nicer to each other on social media. You know, instead of, I didn't like what that guy said. You know what? It's okay to not like what that guy said. It takes a bigger person to walk the hell away from it and leave it alone. You know?
Yeah. There's been some bad stuff this weekend about that.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Yeah.
Let's show a little more love.
Jay's right, man. It's been a rough weekend, guys. What happened with Hana Kimura over in Japan? The bullying led to a suicide. So yeah, definitely ease up. You know, I know none of our guys are great. Our listeners, you guys are phenomenal. And honestly, we are the most the Impact fan base. I feel is the best because they don't participate in that shit. Because we're always defending a company for years. We've been defending, and now we're having a good time in our own little world here. So I know we're not a toxic fan base at all in that sense. I mean, I'm sure there's some people, but we got a good listenership and viewership on the Impact in the Impact tribe. You know, the TNI tribe's great. So, but man, you're right though, Jay. Some of these people.
I'm not going to name any names on here.
But.
Did you say toxic? No, we don't know any.
What? I don't know what he's getting at, guys. I don't know what Jay. What's in that bottle, Jay? You already started on Memorial Day weekend?
What's going on? I had one beer tonight, then this is water.
All right, just checking, making sure.
It's not vodka.
Before we go, I want to ask one light, casual question. What's everybody grilling tomorrow? Memorial Day. Who's grilling? What are we making? I want to see. Just load up the comments real quick while I do the close. But yeah, wait, hold on. One thing we forgot to mention, Jay. Zachary Wentz and Kimberly got married this weekend. So congrats to the Wentzes for getting married, huh? How about
that?
We forgot to mention that. They had the Rascals walk down Kimberly down the aisle. That's pretty cool. So I thought that was nice.
That is pretty cool. That that treehouse was rocking this weekend.
Yeah, that reception must have been bananas with what they were probably doing. But good for them, man. Congrats to Kimberly and Zach. But anyway, all right, let me get the close in here, guys. Let me know what you're grilling tomorrow. All right, everybody, don't forget you can follow Jay. Get yours in first, and I'll do the show. Where can people find you?
You can follow me over on that other little podcast, or this way, I don't know. That other little podcast called Smash This Podcast, where we're smashing all things wrestling. Just did my comeback last night, reviewed AEW Double or Nothing. If you want to go get my opinions on that, we had a blast. The chat was a lot of fun. Had some joiners in there and sharing their opinions too. Bringing back some new artwork, kind of rebranding the brand in a bit. It's all a work in progress. I try to get it done before the comeback, but you know how that goes. So go head on over there, give it a sub. It's growing. Had some nice growth over the weekend. It was great.
Very nice. Happy for you, Jay. That's good. That's good. Jay's been busting his ass on the Smash This Podcast comeback. So definitely give him a follow on there. He's doing basically the thing is, this is strictly Impact stuff here on our network, right? But the good thing is one of our own is covering if you want to hear about the other stuff, Jay's got it. He'll cover it. So you can check out his show. He'll cover everything else. Here we like to keep it an Impact zone. So, so to speak, an Impact zone. But
hey, good question right here.
What do we got? What's the question here? Let's see.
Trent, so you mentioned Kimberly. Trent, where's that haircut?
What was the bet? Did I forget something? What was the wager? What did I miss? I got for a sober guy, for a completely straight edge guy, I got the worst memory. What did I agree to? Somebody tell me. Jay, do you remember? The hell do we agree to?
She sent you out a little message recently.
Oh yeah. The message.
Courtesy of a little scumbag we know.
Yeah, that's right. That message. Well, hey, guys, the barbers aren't open in Chicago. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I ain't gonna do it myself. I ain't doing it myself. All right, the barbers are closed. And there's
I can give you some tips, but I don't think you want them.
No, not yours. Yeah, you're a little too far. Eventually, when I just say the hell with it, I'll do that. But not yet, guys. Still flowing. I just bought some new shampoo. I got a whole big bottle of shampoo and conditioner. I'm not doing it yet, but we'll see, guys.
I have no clue what the hell that stuff is.
Yeah, you have no idea. When was the last time you bought it? 1989. Jesus.
21 years ago, Trent.
All right, guys, you can follow us at We Talk Impact on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Type in We Talk Impact or Total Nonstop Impact Podcast. We come right up. A lot of new follows lately. Thank you all for doing that. It's been a blast. We can also be found on audio for this show, wherever podcasts are found: Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, Player.fm, you name it, we're on it. If you can't be here for the video, the live, take us on the run with you. Download it, rate, review, subscribe on all those networks. Definitely the downloads. Jay, I cannot even go into the audio numbers. If you guys are audio listeners of the show, like not just a video, holy shit, I got to thank you guys because the audio numbers have been fantastic. I'm so taken back the amount of downloads the show gets every week, and including the new Bison stuff. You guys are really coming out for our network. It makes us feel good that we took a gamble on ourselves and left the Impact Lounge and to do this on our own. So we appreciate that. So we're definitely it's been a great ride, and we appreciate. Let's keep growing, guys. Let's keep this going. Share us, tag us, let the talent know, let the company know who is your favorite Impact Wrestling podcast. We're here. We're here to keep this thing moving. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here in just a second here, but don't forget tomorrow, NWA TNA number 26. We'll be reviewing that. Me, Jay, and potentially Scumbag, but Holiday again. No promises on him joining, but. Don't forget to get your Impact Plus free trial if you don't have the Impact Plus app already. 30 days free. You can catch up with. You can watch along with us. Watch the show. Join us for the review. It's been a lot of fun. Jay, I know you're loving it too, watching these shows.
Oh, yeah, man. I wasn't on a few of them, but that's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. No, for me, it's been a blast to relive the NWA TNA years alongside everything else.
It's getting crazy. Yeah. You guys are there's some. What was that? SEX, some sex debut thing on there. That's
Sports Entertainment Extreme, bro. SEX,
bro.
Big thank you to Vinny Rue for really retweeting us and stuff, putting that show out there. Every time he retweets a show, our listeners blow up. So if there's anybody from the brand, from Vince Russo's brand members who have joined us because of that, thank you guys very much. And thanks to Vince Russo for really helping us out with those retweets. It's very huge of him to do that with the followers he's got. So thank you for doing that.
The guy's a legend. He doesn't have to do that for us.
No, it's very nice of him to do that too, especially bringing his listeners. The brand's got a huge listenership. So for him to even put that out there to his people, very appreciated for us. So guys, we'll talk to you then. Grill up. Have a wonderful Memorial Day. Get your t-shirts. Memorial is the promo code, 20% off. We truly thank you for being here with us. And we will talk to you tomorrow night on NWA TNA Throwback. Guys, this has been Total Nonstop Impact, the Impact Plus Weekly. Jaybone, hit that video. Everybody, have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
See ya.
This is the real Impact Wrestling World Champion, Big Michael Elgin, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
This is the jaw-jacking Tuesday Night Impact, and his mother called him son because he shines like one. Mocha Skin Manimal, Rohit Raju, and you are watching Total Nonstop Impact.
This is Taya La Güera Loca, and you are listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
The Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, and you're listening to Total Nonstop Impact.
We are the Rascals. And you are listening to Total
Nonstop
Impact Podcast, baby.
Woo! And what you're really listening to is Total Nonstop Impact. Don't you dare miss a lesson. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Impact Wrestling? Let's make some noise!
This is the good stuff.